are in the first week of the month of October. Spooky month. It's one of my favourite times of the year. I love Halloween. I love horror movies. But that's neither the here nor there of this channel. We're here to talk whiskey. So last week I mentioned we were going to try the Tower No. 9 with a Crème Brule, because that was a flavour that we were all four of us sort of all agreed upon, besides the fruit and nut chocolate. Unfortunately, I didn't realise that you can't buy pre-made creme brulee, and while I have the know-how and ability to make it, I have the ramekins. I used to have a little blowtorch for the caramelize the sugar on top. Unfortunately, that was many years ago. It's gone non-defunct. And if I still had it, I probably would have tried it, but otherwise it's a matter of cooking the custard, cooling it for a day, putting it back in the oven to caramelize the sugar, and it's a lot of work. So instead I've decided to cheat a little bit, and I've gone for a creme caramel. Now, those of you who know will go, well, that's not the same. And there'll be others who will go, well, what's the difference? It's custard with caramelized sauce. So the difference is its taste and texture. This will be slightly bit more sweeter. The custard's a little bit more sweeter because it has a more milky base, as opposed to the creme brulee formula for custard, which is a little bit more heavy on the cream. And because it's more toffeeized than the quick caramelization of the brown sugar, it's a little bit more bitter. Also too, this is obviously all very soft, where creme brulee, because of the caramelized sugar on top, it's actually hard. Well, it's got a hard texture there with the soft caramel. But otherwise, it's going to be similar enough in taste to sort of be a fairly good pairing, if you will. So we're just going to go with that. So I've got my creme brulee. And always, there we go. So my creme brulee. And of course, the Tower No. 9. So, cheers. Yep. Okay, so let's go for the food pairing. Okay, so that's a good pairing. The caramel with the is sort of complementing this. Now, this is a little bit heavier than what a creme brulee would be, so you can obviously taste that one. And it really brings the caramel to the forte of this lovely dram. Yeah, this is a good pairing. I think the texture of a creme brulee might help with some of the more, I think that was the nutty sort of flavour to it. It's not, the texture is not here to sort of bring that out or bring it to mind. In the way the fruit and nut chocolate did, in the way I think a creme brulee would. But in terms of the toffee, caramel, creamy tastes within this dram, it is complementing this really nicely. So, yeah, fully recommend. Okay, so next week should be delivery week. Now, I'll see if I can call off the top of my head what we're getting. We're getting a... Ooh. Give me 2 seconds. What are we getting? Only because I know there's been promotions for add-ons. which is why it's not coming completely to mind. Okay, we go. We've got the Morrison. Ah, okay, cool. It's a Bushmills. Yes, excellent. Bushmills, fantastic. All right. Ooh, I can be able to do some comparisons with the Bushmills I've got too. Excellent. All right. So until next week. Santé.